subscribe to my channel and press bell icon for latest updates.
Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuveer. In this class, we will discuss about naive-based coding on cardio dataset. The concepts which we implement in this class is already discussed in our previous classes. So our assumption here is you have already watched our previous classes. So please follow our playlist for better understanding of the subject. The link for playlist is provided in the description below. The link to download this coding document and the dataset is provided in the description below. So we already discussed about this dataset and we already discussed about the data cleaning and data pre-processing coding required for this dataset in our previous classes. Our first 5 blocks of the code is data pre-processing code. After that, our actual naive based coding will be started. So first block and all these blocks are clearly explained in our previous classes. So based on the assumption that you already know about this data set, in this just give a brief introduction about the data set. We are having age, gender, height, weight, AP high BP, high, low BP, that's the values. AP high, AP low means blood pressure. So based on all these values, whether the gender is male or female, and height will be given, whether he smokes, glucose level, cholesterol level, active, whether he is active or not. Based on this, it was given that label part is given that he is having cardio risk or not. So here we have to observe that most of them are numerical data, some of them are categorical data. So now all this data pre-processing code is discussed in our previous class. Here in the data pre-processing, we used min-max scaling for scaling the data. So you can use normalization or standardization for scaling the data. Here we applied min-max scaling. After converting all our numerical data into a same scale, min-max scaling using to a same scale level. After that, what we have to do here is we have to combine all these values using HStack. Up to this code we already discussed in data pre-processing. So coming to our naive based code, now we are having training data and testing data. Everything is scaled using min-max scaling. Now we can use this training data set and testing data set for applying naive Bayes. So coming to our naive Bayes model, we are using Gaussian naive Bayes here. We already discussed that how our naive Bayes model will calculate probability values on numerical data. It will apply Gaussian distribution on positive samples and it will apply Gaussian distribution on negative samples. Based on that, it will calculate the probability. This we all discussed in a naive Bayes class. So all the data set is numerical data. That's why there is a separate class called Gaussian naive Bayes for applying on numerical data. In our last class in Amazon dataset, we used multinomial naive Bayes. For text data, use multinomial naive Bayes. If your dataset consists of both combination of numerical and text data, then we have to apply multinomial naive Bayes. Okay, it will take numerical values as it will apply Gaussian distribution on numerical data, and on the text data it will use the formula which we discussed in multinomial naive Bayes. In our last class, Amazon multinomial naive Bayes coding on Amazon dataset. So coming to here, the accuracy model which we are using is general accuracy model, which we discussed how to calculate accuracy on classification dataset. Because this is not imbalanced dataset, we are using a general accuracy calculation here. Our intention here is to show you both the cases. On imbalanced datasets, this general accuracy calculation is not good to apply. So what we applied on imbalanced dataset, ROC AUC based accuracy model. This Amazon mobile dataset is imbalanced dataset. That's why we have applied ROC AUC based accuracy model on Amazon dataset. Our intention here is to show you both the cases, how to apply coding on both the cases, so that you will have a better understanding of the subject and better intuition about how to apply the coding on both the situations. Okay, here we used Gaussian naive Bayes. We created a variable CLF on Gaussian naive Bayes and we used the fit method means now we are applying Gaussian naive Bayes on our training data set. After that, in CLF, in Gaussian naive Bayes, we have a method called predict, which will predict the outputs. So this predict method is applied on training data and testing data. The predicted values are saved in a variable called train predict and test predict. So now we have to calculate the accuracy. How the general accuracy will be calculated is total number of correctly predicted data points divided by total number of data points. So this is how the general accuracy will be calculated. To calculate this accuracy, we use a method called accuracy underscore score. So for this, we have to give input as actual data outputs and predicted data outputs, so that it will calculate the accuracy. And then we have to display the confusion matrix for the predicted outputs. How we calculate the confusion matrix? We use the confusion matrix class for calculating the confusion matrix. This we already discussed in our previous Amazon data set. Okay, here we calculating the confusion matrix. For this, we have to give actual data outputs and predicted data outputs as input. To get this image like this for coloring and all those, we are using a heat map. We are using a class called heat map. It's there in SNS, sklearn. In Seaborn we can use heat maps. Okay, so this is how we display the confusion matrix and accuracy for training data and accuracy for testing data and the confusion matrix for testing data. Okay, this is all about Gaussian naive Bayes and how to apply general accuracy on our predicted data. Hope you understand the class. If you have any questions regarding the class, please post your questions in the comment section below. Please download this data and coding file and work on it in and out with the coding so that you will have a better understanding of the code. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.